Life and time are the world's best teachers. Life teaches us to make a good use of time, and time teaches us the value of life. Once said by Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. Welcome to BMC News English. Myself, Shina Sultana, joining you with the daily news updates. Today's headlines. No hospitalizations, deaths recorded after receiving booster dose. Bahrain announced. Kuwait bans unvaccinated citizens from traveling abroad. UAE doctors can now apply for golden visa as UAE government thankful for their services. Saudi Arabia announced 3-year travel ban for breaking COVID-19 travel rules. 19-year-old to create aviation record for youngest woman to fly solo around the world. Out of 13,467 COVID-19 tests carried out yesterday, 105 new cases have been detected in Bahrain. Of these, 57 were expatriate workers, 32 were contacts of active cases, and 16 travel-related. There were 80 recoveries. There are currently 3 COVID-19 cases in a critical condition and 2 cases receiving treatment. 848 are stable out of a total of 851 active cases and 0 deaths recorded. Bahrain noted that booster shots help individuals maximize immunity against COVID-19, which in return lowers risk of complications from severe illness and death. Booster shots have been attributed to significantly reduce deaths as 0 deaths and hospitalizations were recorded in Bahrain for individuals after 2 weeks of receiving a booster shot. If you have not taken a booster dose, register via the Be Aware Bahrain app. Bahrain's passport ranks 4th in the Arab world in terms of the number of countries that can be entered without a visa or one obtained on arrival, according to the latest 2021 Henley Passport Index reporting covering 199 countries. The index assesses the travel documents based on how many countries citizens can access without a visa using information from the International Air Transport Association. Now we'll go for short commercial break.
All your favorite products under one roof in Bahrain at 27-year-old Megamart and Macromart. Bakery, fresh meat and fish, fruits and vegetables, sweets and snacks, ready-to-eat foods, dairy products, grocery or consumer goods. To have a wonderful shopping experience, please visit your nearest Megamart Macromart branch. Megamart and Macromart, full of goodness.
Every piece of jewelry tells a story. Its raw beauty speaks of its natural origins. The brilliant design speaks of unparalleled craftsmanship. Its elegance evokes the passion and energy of those who wear it. At Al Siraj Jewelry, our story, our pride.
Welcome back. Kuwait on Tuesday said only citizens who have been vaccinated for the coronavirus will be allowed to travel abroad starting on August 1st. A government statement said the rule accepted children under the age of 16, those with a health ministry certificate saying they cannot be vaccinated, and pregnant women who have a pregnancy proof certificate from authorities. Also on Tuesday, the Civil Aviation Authority said that all arrivals in Kuwait must have a negative COVID-19 PCR test before they board their flights and must not be showing any symptoms. All arrivals will have to be home quarantined for 7 days unless they have taken a COVID-19 PCR test inside Kuwait that comes out negative. The Kuwaiti government on Monday eased some coronavirus-related restrictions and resumed all activities except for gatherings, which include conferences, weddings, and social events. Kuwait's Directorate General of Civil Aviation announced the exemption of immunized travelers arriving in Kuwait from paying the PCR test fees. The fees was priced at 20 KD. Doctors working in the UAE have been invited to apply for the country's golden visa status in recognition of their efforts, sacrifices and contributions in the midst of the coronavirus pandemic. The directive passed by the UAE Vice President, Prime Minister and ruler of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, grants doctors and their families a 10-year residency, Gulf News reported. The UAE hopes this special move will strengthen the country's national healthcare sector and make it a global model in terms of efficiency and quality of medical services. All doctors licensed by the UAE's health regulatory bodies have been encouraged to apply for the golden visa between July 21 to September 22 via smartservices.ica.gov.ae, while Dubai licensed doctors may apply through smart.gdrfad.gov.ae. For those who wish to apply in person, 7 officers affiliated with the Federal Authority for Identity and Citizenship will be established across the Emirates. Saudi Arabia will impose a 3-year travel ban on citizens who violate the COVID-19 travel rules, the Ministry of Interior announced on Tuesday. There have been reports of citizens traveling to prohibited countries according to the Saudi press agency. The ministry also clarified that the travel ban remains in place for countries with uncontrolled COVID-19 outbreaks and includes direct travel or transits via other countries. Almost 2 million people have received at least 1 dose of a COVID-19 vaccine in Oman since the start of the national immunization campaign. This represents 53% of the targeted population, the state-owned Oman News Agency said. A second dose of AstraZeneca's COVID-19 vaccine does not increase the instances of rare blood clots, according to a new study. Data published in the Lancet Medical Journal on Wednesday found that the estimated rate of thrombosis with TTS after the second dose of the Vaxzevria vaccine, the official name of the vaccine, was 2.3 per million in those inoculated. This is comparable to the typical rate seen in those who have not been vaccinated. The rate after the first dose is 8.1 per the AstraZeneca lead. And funded study evaluated reported cases on the drug maker's global safety database occurring within 14 days of administration of the first or second dose as of April 30. On Sunday, July 25th around 3 p.m. in the afternoon, people in the city of Dunhuang in Gansu province in northwest China witnessed a huge sandstorm enveloping the ancient Silk Road city. The storm created a gigantic wall of sand about 300 feet in height that passed through the city, reducing visibility up to 20 feet. The enormous phenomenon was captured by many people and news organizations on camera. The videos shows the sandstorm passing through the buildings and roads, covering everything in the sand and blinding the city. The dust storm was so massive that its scale could not even entirely fit in any of the videos. 19-year-old Zara Rutherford is all set to become the youngest woman to fly solo all around the world. The Belgian British has been preparing for months to set a world record to depart on a journey of 51,000 kilometers, which is about 32,000 miles. She is set to fly around in her Shark ultralight plane, which is the world's fastest microlight. Zara is scheduled to undertake her adventurous journey on August 11, 2021. With this, we come to the end of today's news. Stay tuned for daily news updates in BMC News Live English at 7:30 p.m. Thank you so much for watching. Signing off by Shina Sultana. Good night.